Welcome back to MFO, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's Underwater Wednesday. We're in the pool, and I think for like the fourth or fifth week in a row, we're in the pool introducing a brand new core tackle product. I don't know whether those guys were just in their basements tinkering all winter long, and now that it's springtime, they're just every week they're putting out a new product that they've kind of invented over the winter. But Matt and Johnny have come out with the new core tackle Strut Head. Now, I'm gonna show you this, and I don't want you to get your minds in the gutter here, but take a look at this bait. Yeah. I'm just not even going to acknowledge what some of the names must have been for this bait before they decided on the Strut Head. But this is a replacement for a jig head when you're fishing a jig head minnow. We're going to talk all about it when we come back. Stick around, guys. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. And like I said, we're talking about the new core tackle Strut Head jig head for forward-facing sonar when you're shaking a minnow. And I know, guys, there are some of you that are turning off going, hey, you know what? I don't do that. But if you shake a minnow, the days of using just a ball head jig on your minnow are over with, because the design of this Strut Head, and if you can see, look at the concave nose of that bait. Now, when you put a minnow like this freeloader on this bait, you get that roll, that side-to-side roll that you want to get every time you're shaking a minnow. But this head does it as you're pulling the bait through the water. Let's get in the pool. Let me show you the way this looks, and we'll talk more about this bait. I think you can tell right off the bat, you can see how the body rolls on that freeloader when I'm throwing the Strut Head. And some of the things that I saw that I really like as you're watching this bait is, number one, I like the fact that this bait comes in 3/0 and 5/0 hooks, and they're all long shank hooks, which gives you the ability to get that bend of the hook back in the bait, so when that fish eats that bait from behind, you're getting a very super sharp hook right in there. You're not going to lose any fish on these things are so sharp, they're coming out of the side of the package as I'm doing this. Now, the other thing that I want to point out real quick right off the bat is that I am throwing a 1/8 ounce 3/0 hook on this freeloader. And as I was talking to Matt Steffen about this, one of the things that he explained to me is, you can see the roll that I'm getting on this bait with the 1/8 ounce, but the heavier weight you use, the more roll you get. So if you're in a position where you're either throwing in deeper water, using bigger baits, or just throwing heavier weights, you're gonna get a lot more side-to-side rolling action on your baits, just because there's more drag, there's more weight, there's more concaveness to the strut head to get it to kind of roll around there. So the heavier weight gives you more roll. I'm working one of the lighter weights, and I'm still getting this amount of roll on it. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, send us your comments, hit the thumbs up if you like this kind of content. We put out Underwater Wednesday every Wednesday. We're going to start calling it Core Tackle Wednesday if we don't start showing other baits other than Core Tackle products. But I think we're I think we're going to keep putting it out there as long as they keep making new products. Take a look at this. Now, guys, these baits are available at Tackle Warehouse. They're available at all sorts of different distributors, as well as going to coretackle.com, and you can buy them directly from coretackle.com. They come in packs of 3, and like I said, this one here, this is a 3/0 1/4 ounce. You can see the heads there. A 3/8 ounce in the 3/0. So they've got some heavier weights. And as I had said before, the heavier weight gives you more of that side to side action. You don't need to tie a loop knot. I know we've done an episode about loop knots before. What you're seeing here in the water was absolutely tied straight on with a Palomar knot. No loop knots or anything like that. Guys, I used a lot of different baits in the pool and did them. I did them with bigger baits, smaller baits. I just want to show you this. I'm trying to focus on the head here, so I'm not putting a lot of footage from other baits. And quite honestly, I've got a video coming out next week that we're going to show you some of those other baits that I had in there today. But this was a Rapala freeloader on a 3/0 1/8 ounce hook. So guys, I'm telling you, I know that some of you are not forward-facing sonar users. You can just appreciate the creativity that Core Tackle has in coming up with baits for every technique. But if you throw forward-facing sonar, and I'm talking about someone like me who I use it, but I'm not very good at it. Well, to be honest, the Strut Head takes some of the skill out of it and just has the bait impart the action that in other situations, the anglers need to know how to impart the action. A slight little twitch gets that bait to rock as it's going through the water. So guys, I highly recommend go ahead and go on over to the Core Tackle website. Get yourself some packs of the Strut Head. Remember, the heavier, they work easier on their own. The lighter, they work, but not quite as much. But a lot of times that lightweight is what you need to be able to work that bait at the right depths too. So get a bunch of different sizes and a bunch of different weights. Guys, thanks for tuning into the channel. We appreciate it. We'll be back with another episode tomorrow. Take care, everybody.